It would be a long time before Honoria Honeyford, Honey to her family and friends, could forgive Amy Wetherell. Up until the day Amy and her family arrived to take up residence in the town of Kelladon, Honey had ruled the roost. All the gentlemen of the neighbourhood called on Honey and seemed to enjoy her easy, informal company. Honey had not had to endure any of the boring social training of a future debutante. Instead of studying the use of the globes, the Italian language, watercolour painting, music, and how to handle a fan, she learned Greek and Latin, mathematics and science, and read the works of every radical writer she could get her hands on. Her favourite book was Mary Wollstonecraft's Vindication of the Rights of Women. She insisted in conversing with men on equal terms, and in her wearing comfortable mannish clothes. Her hair was cut as short as Caroline Lamb's, and the townspeople prophesied that the beautiful Miss Honeyford would soon become just another country eccentric. For Honey was beautiful. What she had of her hair after her ruthless shearing was thick and shiny, a rich chestnut colour highlighted with threads of gold. She had a trim figure and a small elfin face with wide hazel eyes and thick black lashes. Had her mother been alive, things might have been different. But widower Sir Edmund Honeyford spoiled his headstrong daughter and perhaps was just a little guilty of trying to turn her into the son he had always wanted. Honey was an expert shot, skilled in the use of the small sword, and upset the local hunt by riding to hounds, and cheerfully copying the language of the lowest of the grooms. Honey was amused and curious when she first heard of Amy Wetherell's arrival in the district. Sir Edmund laughed and said Amy must be a diamond of the first water because all the young fellows professed themselves shot by Cupid's arrow. Being curious to see the fair Amy himself, he accepted invitations to a musical soiree at the Wetherell home for himself and Honey. The Honeyfords lived in a large square barracks of a mansion on the outskirts of Kelladon. The servants were all men, and Honey scorned the services of a lady's maid. So the house looked more like a gentleman's club, and smelled of brandy and wood smoke, and the